It's Thursday, April 27th, 2023. It's exactly 5 p.m. and we are here on the EXO Vaudreuil-Hudson Line. Heading west towards Sainte-Anne-de-Bellevue. I'm not going to do much talking because I do feel a little under the weather. But enjoy the ride, and this time I'm filming facing to the north. All my other recent videos were filming to the south, towards the South Shore, so we'll get to see that new structure at Montreal West Station, and different vantage point than usual. And we're on the top deck of a Bombardier multi-level carriage 3045, and again heading in the west direction to Sainte-Anne-de-Bellevue station. So like I said, I'm not going to talk much, but enjoy the ride.
Prochaine gare, Bordeaux.
Water Street. There's Green Avenue, Westmount. Quick view facing south, Waterway Market. And St. Henry is down there. And this is facing towards the South Shore. So we'll direct our attention back this way. It's an interesting sound barrier, I believe, made of glass and concrete. And a cloudy day today. It was a little bit sunnier earlier. We had a little bit more of a mix of sun and cloud. Now we have mostly cloud, but it's okay. It's that time of year. Temperature is about 9 or 10 degrees Celsius. And there's the old Westmount train station right there. They used to serve this line
Gare Vendôme.
before they built Vendôme. And there's St. Joseph's Oratory in the distance. Not sure what train that is. Definitely heading towards Lucien-L'Allier where we started. And there's Vendôme Metro Station, of course. And the next stop is Montreal West. We're going to see the new platform that they rebuilt. And also that new structure. Part of the new entrance. That new entrance on Sherbrooke Street that should be opening very soon. Probably in the coming weeks. Yeah. So as I said, usually I'm filming out the other window, the other side of the train. There's the Carey Street. And coming up right here is the Carey Boulevard.
Prochaine gare, Montréal Ouest.
So Montreal West and Vendôme is where I'd say most commuters get on the train. And then, yeah, probably Lucien-L'Allier, Vendôme, Montreal West is where most commuters get on the train, and I'd say starting in Lachine is where most get off as you head west. So one could argue that Lucien-L'Allier, Vendôme, and Montreal West are boarding stations, and everything west of Montreal West is a deboarding station, generally speaking. I didn't know there was a tunnel there on Melrose. I have to check that out one day. Goes under the train tracks. And that's the Maisonneuve Boulevard, the extreme west portion of it. There's a beautiful spot for rail fanning right there, that overpass. You can see some beautiful vegetation, the leaves starting to grow on the trees. It's Cavendish. Is that an Exo bus? I don't think so. It's a Prevost bus. Prevost.
Gare Montréal Ouest.
coming out a bit now towards the west. And keep an eye out because we're going to see that new entrance, that new structure. There's the new platform right there. Yep, there's the new structure over there. Coming really nice. Yeah, still a bit of work to go. There's Sherbrooke Street West. Sherbrooke Street West. And there's Westminster Street.
Prochaine gare, La Cine.
So, as I said, we're facing the camera to the north, more or less. And here comes the track split. That's where the St. Jerome line goes. Shout out to D-Ban. That's his local line. And there's, I think that's the Mascouche Detour. And this here's the golf course. I forget the name of it. Meadowbrook. Train track here. Of course, we're close to the Taschereau Yards. Look at that. That's the wood, of course, that goes on the train tracks. Mixed freight train. Every time I check this train, there's always a freight train there, parked on the side. Pacific train. Or sorry, Canadian Pacific, CP. Look at all the spare train tracks in there. There's some train wheels. That train's moving. There's that giant snow pile. Yes, that is snow. That's from the streets, probably street clearing, snow removal operations. Canadian Pacific, and there's 8027. So we're now in Lachine, industrial area.
Prochaine gare, Dorval.
Maybe we'll see a Via train coming up, passing through Dorval. Oh, there's an abandoned track there. Probably goes to an old factory and machine, no longer needed. That's, I think, 55th Avenue right there. Beautiful afternoon. Got a dark cloud there, but I think the rain should hold off. There's an industrial siren up there, you see that? That's an emergency siren if there's a chemical leak or something. And here we are. Approaching Dorval. Oh. I think that's a rare maintenance vehicle. A couple of transit vans saw that recently. I think it's rare. And there's Trudeau Airport, where you will. This thing needs replaced soon, this structure, I think. Pretty old. But we got a Via train on the other side. And of course Dorval bus terminals on the other side. There's the 460 Metropolitan. 460 Metropolitan Express.
Prochaine gare, Sainte-Anne-de-Bellevue.
There's a waterway here. Actually has a lot of life in it, aquatic life. Has like its own ecosystem. And they were mentioning on the news a couple of weeks ago, or a month ago or so, that pond never freezes. Not that pond, that waterway never freezes in winter. And they're trying to figure out why it never freezes. And apparently there's antifreeze in there, and it actually comes from the airport when they're doing the de-icing of the planes, because that waterway goes right to the airport down there. And I guess the de-icing liquid leaks into the waterway at the airport and makes its way in there, and that's why it never freezes. So they're trying to find a way to mitigate that, trying to fix it. Because this waterway goes all the way, I think, from Saint Laurent, which is just north of here, right where the St. Lawrence River is. That part of Saint Laurent, or sorry, Cartierville, and goes all the way through Saint Laurent and through the airport, through Dorval, and then back into the St. Lawrence, just south of us. It's like a little waterway, tributary, or little stream. The Russis stream it's called, or something. I have to look it up. And of course, until recently there was a lot of those waterways in the city, and they were much bigger, even less than 100 years ago. Those little tributaries, streams, waterways. I think they're called tributaries. So here's Pine Beach, which is technically part of Dorval, I believe. As we continue going more westbound. There's another waterway there, a little one. Hobby Junction. I think that's where they have model railway sets. I think they used to. Now I think it closed, that place. Hobby Junction. Alright, so it's 5:27 p.m. We
Prochaine
should
gare,
have
Valois.
maybe another 20 minutes or so of train ride. I might actually walk around Sainte-Anne-de-Bellevue a little bit to the water. Continue the recording until I get to the water. See what the water level is like. I'm not going to stay too long at Sainte-Anne-de-Bellevue. I was just curious how it was looking in terms of the floodwaters, the rivers that are rising. I think it's under control now, but
Gare, Valois.
we'll take a look. Another cool historical area here is the Valois district. Oh, that's really old, you can tell. Now we're making our way into Pointe Claire. There's another original train station structure. And of course there's a tunnel here coming up. What nice colorful wall is. And this is Donegal Street. Some insects outside. Just saw some flies. Yeah, the sky's clearing up nicely.
Prochaine gare, Pointe Claire.
Yeah, might hang out at the boardwalk for a bit. Get some sunshine.
Gare, Pointe Claire.
Maybe Bass Guy will be out, who knows? Jack Casey, a Bass Guy show. That's his town. Or maybe he's resting. Who knows, maybe he's doing some train videos. Another old tunnel. Yeah, the train empties out pretty fast as you get to the West Island. It's hard to tell what station is the most popular station for disembarking. I'm curious. I wonder if there's statistics on that. Which station between Lucien-L'Allier and, well, I guess we could go to Hudson. Hudson only has one train a day. Usually it terminates at Vaudreuil, this train, but I'm wondering between Lucien-L'Allier and Vaudreuil, which station has the most passengers getting off? Maybe if you're watching the premiere of this video, maybe you can answer, maybe somebody knows. Be interesting though to find out that statistic. Could it be Dorval, Lachine? From what I've seen, a lot of people got off at Lachine. and Dorval. Maybe even boarding the train in terms of going towards downtown, like say morning rush hour. I wonder what train station on this line has the most passengers boarding towards Montreal.
Prochaine gare, Petersburg.
There's Pointe Claire Public Works. Yep, beautiful sky now. So you notice that the video started really cloudy and now it's turning into a nice blue sunny evening. And because we're getting closer to summer, we got lots more daylight. Here's a very old mall. This mall right here. This I think it's called what, Complex Pointe Claire? They're thinking of demolishing this. I keep saying this. I have to go in there. I have to go in there one day before they close it. And we're still on Donegani. Donegani is a really long street here in the West Island. And there's yet another tunnel in that structure. Cedar Park. There's an old sign. And Donegani has a beautiful bike path on it as well. Clouds are very slow moving today. And as we approach SainteAnne-de-Bellevue, I'll probably go to the doors, film from the doors, get some of that loud train sounds. And yeah, like I said, I'm probably going to keep filming all the way till I get to the water. Maybe the walk to the Couche-Tard. So this is sort of a 2-for-1 video I'm going to do if everything turns out. It's going to be a train ride video and a little walking video from Sainte-Anne-de-Bellevue station to the water, the boardwalk. Of course, I did a live stream in Sainte-Anne-de-Bellevue a week or two ago.
Beaconsfield.
And of course, this is Beaconsfield, another nice West Island neighborhood. Still on Donegani Street. And I think this is where Donegani Street ends. But then there's this little pathway here. And the windows are sort of clean. Funny story, I actually know somebody, transit worker. Shout out to Simon, who recently started a job cleaning the EXO trains at an EXO yard. So he may have cleaned this very train. Just like I know another transit fan who cleans the buses. Julian, Trains Forever. He cleans the EXO buses in Chateauguay. And of course there's Ben, who's the EXO driver, an EXO bus driver for South Shore around St. Constant, St. Catherine, La Prairie. What are they building here? More buildings. That's the thing, you know, when you're in the transit community, you get to meet not just transit fans, but transit employees, or transit fans who eventually become transit employees. Is this St. Charles Street? I think it's St. Charles. Quick view out the window here. Facing south, there's Highway 20, I believe. I think it's Highway 20. I should know by now. And of course, when you're filming these train rides, you never know when you're going to run into a fellow transit fan, maybe doing train spotting, rail fanning, either while taking videos and pictures or just observing without filming content. So another, I think 2 or 3 stations we should be there. We're doing good for time. We're at almost 7:40 p.m. Sorry, 5:40 p.m. Another old train station structure right here. Beautiful. Alright. There's the 401, which goes up St. Charles Street. It's an express bus. Oh, look at all the branches still down from that ice storm we had, what, 2 weeks ago now?
Prochaine gare, Boulevard.
Boulevard, another West Island sector. So once we get into SainteAnne-de-Bellevue, you're going to see some beautiful farmers' fields. And by the way, everybody I mentioned in this this video, Simon, Ben, Trains Forever, Julian, Jack, Base Guy Show, put a link to their channels, of course, so you can see them. See their content. Forgot what street this is. Try to see if I can see a street sign. Oh, Elm Street. Picking up speed here. There's another little stream there. And interesting, that stream goes under the houses. Alright, so I think we have Bon Repair, and then we got, I think, Bay Durfee, and then SainteAnnedeBellevue.
Gare, Boulevard.
Beau Repair, and then Bay Durfee, and then SainteAnnedeBellevue. Alright, so probably stay up here until we're about a minute away from this train station. There's a little smart car there, really cool. And there's like a little trail there. I think that goes, if you keep following it, it eventually goes into northern part of Kirkland. So we're 45 minutes into the video now. With the walk we're gonna do to the water, probably will be over an hour. So maybe an hour and 10 minutes or so. We shall see. Alright, coming up now. So like I said, probably Bay Durfee. Nice wooded area here. Beautiful wooded area. All right. So yeah, we got, I'd say, another 5 minutes of train ride left, approximately. Nice house in the middle of nowhere.
Prochaine gare, Beaconsfield.
Yeah, so Bay Durfee and then Sainte-Anne-de-Bellevue. Yeah, look at this, all wooded area here. It's the country within the city. That's why I love the West Island. There's even a trail there you're allowed to walk on. I seen a little trail there with a sign, with like a little map. There's another little rail spur there. I have to film from this window more often. You see some interesting things sometimes. There's a little swamp. And view train. Some bud cars. I don't know how much longer they're going to be around for. So this is going to be a nice video to premiere. Probably maybe on the weekend or something.
Gare, Beaconsfield.
Yeah, a lot of swamp here. Alright guys, we're going to get ready to disembark the train momentarily. And by the way, you may or may not know, but on these trains there's of course this coat hanger. Just a random bit of knowledge there to share. I don't see them used often though, to be honest. Alright, so here we are, the last stretch of our journey before we get off the train and start walking. This would be a good idea for a live stream too someday. Do a train ride and a walk. Alright, so you see these as well every so often in our train stations. These are probably cell phone towers. There's a little path there too, a little walkway, not sure where that goes. Oh, look at this, we got a nice freight train. Oh, I seen this earlier. These, I think boxcars. Triplan metal. Interesting. I thought I seen them.
Prochaine gare, Sainte-Anne-de-Bellevue.
I thought I seen them the other day. In my neck of the woods in the southwest. There's a Hydro-Quebec substation. And, some Pepsi trucks, 7-Up. I wonder if is that a warehouse for the soda company? Pepsi? Or maybe they just store their trailers there. a lot of shipping companies around here. Oh, look at this, we're racing the freight train. Ah, look at this. Not gonna film too long, but check that out. Not gonna film too long out this window because it's more scenic than the other one here. Yeah, you get the idea. And here we are. This is my favorite part of the West Island. These beautiful farm fields here, probably corn crops. And we're now officially in Sainte-Anne-de-Bellevue. Now look at the traffic on that highway over there. That's Highway 40. Oh, look, we got our engines here. 8893 and 8890. So when we get off the train, we're probably going to see it, depending on our vantage point. Yeah, look at this. And there's the Aviation Museum. Yeah, all these are little barns and houses. I have to do a walking video one day in this part of Sainte-Anne-de-Bellevue. This backcountry here is gorgeous. And that takes you to the Eco Museum. I really want to get that freight train. Try to time it here.
SainteAnnedeBellevue.
I hope we get it. And we just missed it. Oh well. Alright, so here we are in Sainte-Anne-de-Bellevue. Beautiful Sainte-Anne-de-Bellevue. I'm gonna walk on this side. And should have brought my sunglasses with me today. Get a view of this train leaving and then we'll start our walk. Beautiful. Another lovely train ride into Sainte-Anne-de-Bellevue. Alright, so now we'll do our walking portion of the video. There's our freight train we just saw earlier. At least we saw the engines, or at least one of the engines, or an engine and a half, while we were on the commuter train, so we didn't miss out on everything. So now we're going to make our way to the boardwalk, the river. What are we at here? We're at 52 minutes in exactly, 69% battery, and it's right now 5:51 p.m. Eastern. So let's see if there's another engine coming up here worth filming. I don't see any. Alright, so we'll do now our walk out. There's an Exo bus down there. I don't know if that's Orion bus or Vicinity brand bus. Alright, so now we're going to make our way down here and begin our walking video here in the beautiful town of Sainte-Anne-de-Bellevue, the West Island of Montreal. And like I said, we're going to make our way to the water. We'll take a side street or two just to make it fun. Should have brought my gimbal with me, but it's all good. Like I said, I'm not going to stay long here, just going to walk to the boardwalk, check it out. Probably at the Couche-Tard, behind the Couche-Tard, that area. And I'll wrap it up right at the water. And I hate this intersection here because it takes so long for the light to change. So I'll just hit my button here, wait for my light to change, and I'll resume filming. There's a tree mulcher. Another nice bus right there, 383, XO 383. Take note. Have to look that bus up. And we're still waiting to cross, guys. It's been like 2 minutes now. We have these big hydro lines above us as well. So what I like to do is I like to take these stairs recently. See these this set of stairs. Make my way down there. And we'll finally be away from this noisy traffic. Alright, so we got some cones here. I wonder what these cones are for. Oh, it looks like they did some patchwork. They did some patchwork on the stairs here recently. Dollarama brand. Duramax from the dollar store. Alright. So now we are in the heart of the residential district of Sainte-Anne-de-Bellevue. So like I said, we'll walk right to the water. We're still only 55 minutes in. Well, only. I mean, train ride was about an hour, but we're not even at an hour yet. Yeah, you can see the vegetation, the leaves finally are on the trees. This gorgeous Thursday afternoon. Maybe go to the Couche-Tard and grab a snack, a muffin or something, and a hot chocolate. Here's we'll go down the street, I guess. Also, shout out to Stefan in Slovakia, a friend of me and Jack's Bass Guy Show. I'll also put a link to his channel. So we're going to get to the end of this street here, which is St. Elizabeth. And at the end of St. Elizabeth, we're going to turn right and we're going to head right down to the water. And it's a very hilly town, this one. You can see they got all these hills here going up and down. And oh, look at that. Cardinal. Beautiful bird feeder over here. Somebody got a bird feeder up. All right, we'll turn right here. And we're almost at the water. See what the water level is like today. It's been a bit of rain the last few days, but nothing much right now. There's another cool bird feeder. A lot of bird feeders in this town. If you can't tell, well, we're going downhill. And of course they have Saint-Jacques here, Saint-Jacques Street, Rue Saint-Jacques. Just like in Montreal, downtown Montreal, that sector, there's a Saint-Jacques Street. Much smaller and much more peaceful, this one. And yeah, like I said, we'll head down to the boardwalk. Go to the Couche-Tard and grab a snack maybe. Just relax. Get some sun, because of course sun is healthy for the skin. Vitamin E. I like this house too. Nicely decorated. Alright, we're almost there, guys. St. George. Some construction going on. Hopefully the sky stays clear for at least another half hour or hour, so I can relax by the boardwalk. Look at that beautiful leaves coming, and they come fast once they start showing. I'd say another 5 minutes of filming. We're at 1 hour and 1 minute, so I say maybe another, say we'll probably get to an hour and 5 minutes of video. And as always, I'll say this now, if you like what you see, please hit subscribe. Well, first hit the like button, hit subscribe, turn on the notifications so you can stay up to date on my content. And I also offer now a membership on my channel. It's only $4.99 a month. It's completely optional, just a way if you want to show some support. $5 a month, 5 Canadian dollars. We got 3 members so far. We got the Transit Tour, Transit City Tour, or Transit Tour City. Thank you, he just joined. We got Julie in Indonesia, thank you, all the way across the pond, the ocean, the other side of the world. And of course we got Jack, a Bass Guy Show, who's right here in this town. Maybe we'll see him, who knows. But anyways, you can see the water from here. We'll see just how high it really is. Couche-Tard is coming up very short. Just my luck, I accidentally hit the stop button, which means I'm gonna have to merge 2 minutes of footage with over an hour of footage. But hey, that happens sometimes when you're filming, right? Alright, so we'll go to the Couche-Tard here very quickly, just down the street. Sneak peek at the water. Oh yeah, interesting. Looks higher than last time I was here. And a good way to judge the water level is, well, you're gonna see coming up here, the marina, the old marina that's now abandoned. And there's a Desso Pizza, by the way. Great pizza place. Yeah, we're coming up now to the old marine, Sainte-Anne Marina. And we'll see what there is to see here, because this is a good way of gauging the floodwater. And we're almost at the door. To put that in perspective, in 2017 and 2019, the water was basically, I'll try to zoom in here and show you. Water was right up to about the halfway mark of that door almost. So the flooding doesn't seem as major this time around, but who knows what will happen in the coming weeks and days. Precipitation is unpredictable sometimes. So we'll quickly go to the Couche-Tard here. I'm behind the Couche-Tard first. And I'll wrap it up by the water, and then I'm going to go inside and, like I say, get something. And yeah, we'll go here. Might as well. The big snow pile's gone. I used to be here in the winter, all melted. All right, there it is. Beautiful St. Lawrence River, southern part of the river, and the Riviere de Prairie, which is right near Montreal North, arguably the north part of the St. Lawrence River, and then the Emilio River, which is above Laval, which is even more northern part of the St. Lawrence River. Then it merges again a bit, just down here, and then splits to the Ottawa River, and then finally, yeah, splits to the Ottawa River. Part of it splits to the Ottawa River, and the rest continues as the St. Lawrence River towards Toronto. All right, guys. Well, hopefully you enjoyed that. Nice little walk. Beautiful evening here. Yeah, water level's definitely higher than last time I was here. Oh yeah, and we got some currents as well. Look at the currents here, the rip currents. All right, thank you all for watching. Have a great day, and like I said, I'll put a link in the description to everybody's channels that I mentioned. And have a good day, everybody. As always, more videos to come. Thanks for watching. See y'all soon.